going to be my second to last video, so I'm going to have done 4 of them tonight and then hopefully do a couple more tomorrow. But I wanted, because this is going to retire tomorrow and I'm going to show you one other thing that's supposed to retire tomorrow, I wanted to get, show you what these things look like. So I had done the Remember Today is a calendar kit workshop, but it has a couple different options on how you put it together. One, it can be done where you have the single 12 by 12 page layouts and you attach them to a calendar, making it your 2022 calendar. Or you can buy the kit that does not have the calendar, or you can buy the kit that has the calendar and the stamp set. So the kits that I did for this, what I'm going to show you, I purchased 2 of the kits that do not have the calendars. So right here is the Remember Today calendar kit itself. So it comes with the calendar. It's got all the things and the stamp set. And it retails for $71.85, but they give you a 20% discount, so it's $56.95. The version that I purchased then is the Remember Today calendar kit without the stamp set. So regular price is $52.90. The discounted price is $46.95. I purchased 2 of these and I'm going to show you what I did with that. So instead of having a single page 12 by 12 layout, I have 2 12 by 12 layouts that coordinate next to each other using 2 of these kits. They also sold it where the stamp set is a standalone, the calendar is a standalone, and, oh, I'm sorry, you guys, I messed that up. So, what did I do here? Oh, this was the version that has, $56.95, $46.95. Maybe should have looked at this flyer before I went live. Yeah. So the $56.95 is the version that has the calendar and the stamp set. The $46.95 is the version that has just the calendar, not the stamp set. This is the one I actually purchased, $39.95. I didn't think I paid $46. $39.95. I paid $39.95 for 2 kits, so $60. 39, so that's 40. $80 then to do the 2 double page layouts. And you can purchase the stamp set or the calendar separately if you want to. All right, let's go. So this is the things that I ended up having left. I will show you that at the end of the project here. So things that, to create the double page layouts, I used 2 of those kits, and then I used cardstock, and I used glitter paper, and then I'm trying to remember this, I created this a while ago, the white and the black dots, I believe. So I will also, at the end of this video, in the comments, put the list of things that I used to create these double page layouts in case anybody is interested. So this, in the calendar itself, would have been a January, this would have, or not the January, this would have been the cover to the layout, to the calendar if you were doing it. Oh, one of the other things I had was the stickles. So on this page here, you can see that Memories would have been the title of the calendar. I used it on the left side, but I did not use it on the right side. These are the same sets of embellishments. So you have stickers and you have pre-cut die cut pieces that again are on a 12 by 12 sheet that you punch out, just like the layout subscription I showed you, and just like the pieces that were in the Wonderland and the Candid Moments scrapbooking workshops. That's why I kind of showed you these 3 things together, because they all are very similar in the types of materials that are used. So in those scrapbooking workshops that I showed you, you do have to use a paper trimmer to cut out some pieces, but there are the die cuts just like these. So here I did have to use a paper trimmer, not for the kit itself, but to cut up the cardstock, to cut up some glitter paper, okay? So I'm going to kind of bring these up. Sorry about the glare, but here is a 1/4 inch piece of glitter paper that was added. These are stickers or die cuts that I then added the glitter or the stickles to, and I popped these up with foam tape. Same with on these ones, okay? This is some of the cardstock that was added. Some of the pieces were not added. Some are part of the actual kit. As you can see here on this page, so this was a sticker as well, this long one. This page actually went like this, but you can see where the words or where these journaling strips are hidden because I've covered them with cardstock to be able to add. So you have 3 3x4 photos, you have 3 4x6 photos, and another 3x4 photo. And again, with the stickles to glisten it up and make it shimmer and shine. So that would have been the cover to the calendar. So here we go. This is the January layouts. And in the pictures that I had posted, I mean, they were beautiful layouts, right? But it's harder to tell than when you see it in person. So this one I kind of created just as is. So the calendar piece showed that there was the banners. I left that the same. These ones are mirroring each other. Most of the layouts do not mirror each other. They are set up differently. Okay, so the banners were pieces. They were, I don't remember now if they were stickers or if they were pieces that you punched out. I left them all flat, but I popped up the butterfly and the heart, and you can see where we used the white dots from the black and white dots. There's 3 different sizes in those dots. And then you have the butterfly here. This is the Capri shimmer, or not shimmer trim, the Capri glitter paper. And then Days Like This is actually pre-printed on here. See what we did here? Instead of being able to have another Days Like This, just took some of the Harbor cardstock and then put 3x4 photos down here, and you have your 2 4x6s, and then you have your little journaling area there. And then again, stickles are used on the banners to give it a little bit more blingy bling to it. So that would have been the January pages to the calendar. Here are your February pages. So these ones, again, are mirroring, but they're covering pieces. So again, always on my mind is here, but it's covered on this side because we added, and the journaling is added, you know, covered up. So you have some shimmer, or not shimmer, I keep wanting to say shimmer trim. You have your glitter paper, 1/4 inch cut, right? More thin cut, or more pre-cut pieces or punch outs that I then added the glitter, maybe I shouldn't do another video. Obviously, my brain is not working here. I haven't eaten dinner yet either, so that might be part of it. The stickles. And then you have different clusters of flowers with your stickles again. So that's the part that takes a little bit longer, is to get your clusters in to add the 3D foam tape. You don't have to. You can leave them flat if you want. I just like to mention. And then I went through and I did the stickles just to add some extra bling. So that would have been February. This is March, and I guarantee you as we go further into the calendar, I won't remember what days were, or what months or what. So this was March, and a little bit of mirroring, covering some pieces, parts of it up. This one is fun because some of the die cut pieces are raised to give it a lot. These ones I left flat because I was going to raise other pieces on this part, but so it gives it a little bit added dimension. You have your glitter paper piece just to add a little shine and sparkle right now with the little cluster and layering. On this side, it's basically kind of duplicating. We've got four 4x4s, 2 3x4s going horizontal, and then the 3 3x4s going vertical. And again, this piece is popped, this is popped. These I left flat because I then knew I wanted to pop various other parts to it. So that's March. This is my favorite, I think. And I'm not sure why, I just like that color combination. This is April. So April, we switched things up a little bit again, added a chunk of the Capri glitter paper and dovetailed it. Again, there are various pieces that are popped up. So these butterflies are popped up to give it a little bit added dimension on there. Then you have a sticker that reads happy. This one, and this one, and this one down here are popped up, and it says, be the reason someone smiles today. So you have room for 3 4x4s and 2 3x3s. I love these because I like double page layouts, just because it balances your book and it makes it flow, right? There's nothing wrong with 2 different layouts sitting next to each other. I just feel that it flows better, and that's how I like to do it. So that was April, I believe. This is May. I love this one too because of so many different elements on the page. Here we're using black glitter paper. Here it makes it look like it's been watercolored. So you have your blue, your green, your yellowy orange, and your red. Can you see that on there without the glare? And then various pieces are popped up. So like these at the ends of these arrows are popped. And then this is fun how they did this, where the triangles are overlapping a little bit, and I popped them up so that you can see them on these pages. I like the different textures and the patterns that they have. And then the right side is very similar. You got room for journaling on both parts. I like that you have a little bit of rainbow, and then it's carried over, and you have that triangle look, right? 3, so your eye kind of looks triangular wise. You have room for 2 3x3s and 4 3x4s on that layout. So that was, I think, May. Here we go. We got June. June, I brought back the stickles. So here we've got where we're mixing and matching, where we have the darker greens and then you have the mint color behind it. This one is fun because you have your little lemons, and then they're not oranges, but they're orange lemons is what they look like to me, right? So you have your pretty flowers and your leaves, and I use the stickles on there just to make them sparkle. I love the butterflies on how that ends up looking. It just adds extra glitz and glam to it. Same on this side where everything is layered. And again, in the comments, I will, once I post this Facebook Live, I will put in the comments the components and the things that I use to create this. I also have pictures of these, and how to cut the pieces are in my Keely's classroom. So if you do end up purchasing the kit and the components to make this, I will add you to that Facebook group, my classroom, where you can go in and then be able to cut the pieces up and create these layouts. Okay, I think this is July, what July's layouts would look like. And I like the bright colors, the reds and the yellows, the black for the pop of color, and then the blue, the different colors blue. It's a lot of different layering, stickers and the punch outs, and then just layering with, I popped things up with the 3D foam tape. So you have room for 4 3x3s on this side and then 3 3x3s on this side. So you can see how different the same components are being used. And I didn't necessarily always put them, use all of them in. I'll show you what was left. You can see here, right, there's some of the butterflies are left and some of those triangles from various things. So you could use these to make more layouts. You could use them to make cards. You could give them to your kids to play with. I end up taking my leftover pieces always and taking them to my retreats, and then people can they purchase them, right? They it's a donation, and they donate, and it goes into a box for Operation Smile. So I'm getting rid of stuff I know I'm not going to use. I don't feel bad about it because I'm not throwing it away, but I'm also raising money for Operation Smile in the process. Okay, that was July. So this is August. I love, again, this color combination. I love the wisteria, the mint, and the capri. So you have your capri glitter paper. And then there's room for 4 4x6s and then 2 3x3s if you wanted to do that. Smiles is popped up, and I popped up some of the hearts on here, and then the cute little dovetailed banners on the sides of that one. So this is August. September is a fun one. So real life. What I did on real life is I popped each of those letters up on foam tape just so it gave it a little dimension on top of that paper. And then here's these, they're all full circles underneath, and then there's different pieces that you layered on top to give it dimension. So whether it was a half circle to layer or whether you were putting stars on top, I layered everything with foam tape. You have black glitter paper. These are stickers. And what's awesome about this, and I'll show you how you know what goes where in just a second. So you have your 3x3 pictures here, and then on this side you have room for 2 4x6s. And again, the same type of layering was done on that side. So that's September. So this is October, would have been Everyday Magic. And you have room for 2 4 6 4x4s, 2 3x4s, and 2 3x3s. So this kit is awesome for getting lots of pictures put together with it, or by buying 2 of them. Whenever it's time for journaling, this is a sticker. I do not pop those up because it makes it hard when you put it on foam tape to journal later, right? Added some glitter paper under here for a little sparkle, and 3D foam tapes. All right, this would be November. And this one totally reminds me of Disney. I don't know why, if it's just the red and the yellow and the white and a little bit of black, but there's not a single thing of Disney on there at all. Lots of room for journaling or conversations, right? I love Facebook memories for times when I have had conversations when the kids, when they were little, like different things that Morgan has said and that I documented there. That would be perfect for having these cute little bubbles. You have room for 2 4x4s and a 4x6 on this side. I popped things up with 3D foam tape. These layouts go together so quickly once you have everything cut and prepared and ready to go. And then last but not least, oops, this one's kind of a little bit, December's portion of the calendar. So this one says Moments Together. And you can see that we covered it up on this side with the wisteria. You have the beautiful glitter paper. And then again, I brought back the stickles for those flowers. I don't know if you can see, I just did a little in the centers of those, and the same on this side, the I love you. And I just got done telling you I don't pop things up that I'm going to write on, but the I love you is flat for your journaling, but I did pop up the date. But I make sure if I am popping it up that I put foam tape behind the entire thing, okay? And I'm just putting a date on there. It's not like I'm writing a paragraph on that little spot. So this was the Remember Today kit, okay? I used 2 of them, 2 of the $39.95 kits, the ones that don't require the calendar, the ones that are just the layouts themselves. I'm going to leave this part up here. Actually, I'm going to shut this, close it up, and I'm going to show you guys what was left after I got done. Whoops, there went my paper. And what, how some of the things come. So I don't think I kept the part. Let's look here. So I kept the instructions. So I have 2, right? I purchased 2 kits. So this is the instruction kit. Cut above layouts. And this is how, it's the same for every kit that you, whether you had the calendar or whether you didn't. So if you wanted to put it together as shown, see, most of my layouts were put together as shown, right? But I used 2 of them and modified with cardstock, glitter paper, etc. So you have all of the directions if you're interested in doing just a single pages. So I have 2 of those in here. The rest of it I'm going to leave in there though, just so that it helps the bag stay, and you've already seen the one. And then I'm going to show you these. This is the stickers. So it came with a 12 by 12 set of stickers and a 6 by 12 set of stickers. And you can see I've pulled some things off of some and not on others. I did not use the 2022 because I did not make it a calendar. So you could use those stickers in any order or for something else, for a 22nd birthday, for a 20th birthday, for a 2-year-old's birthday, right? That kind of thing. You can see that a lot of the stickers are missing though. And what you can also see is this section right here is marked off page 1. So you knew that when you were putting this kit together, those stickers are used on page 1 of your kit. Page 1 was the cover, of the calendar, right? Or the first set of layouts we did. Page 2 then was January's. Page 3 was February. And then you can see that's how these were all broken out and how I knew what to use where. And then you had the rest of them, the 9, 10, 11, and 12. And then the borders were here, for pages 1 and 3. Okay, so that's the stickers. There were also 12 by 12 sheets that you punched out. So when I'm talking about the die cuts or the punch outs, they're things that you didn't have to cut, but they are easy. All you do is barely touch them and they would fall out of the paper, okay? So there was a bunch of those that were in there too. I didn't keep those to show you because I used a good portion of those. And what I didn't use then is in this bag. Something else that comes, even though you didn't make it and I didn't order the calendar, is the numbers. So you have all the numbers if you were to put this on a calendar. Again, I didn't use any of these. These stickers then will go with this rest of this into my Operation Smile donation. So if anybody wanted, number stickers, they can have them. And then this is what was left after I finished with the kit. And there are quite a few pieces. So you could potentially add more to them, right? I didn't use them. Oh, I think there's a couple things here too. And I'll show you what we got. So remember when I told you that there were some pieces that are just pre-cut, right? They're not part of the punch outs and you don't have to cut them. They weren't cardstock pieces, but this is how those pieces also are labeled. So the same thing like the stickers were, those die cut pieces are marked too, page 1, page 3, whatever. As far as the pre-cut pages that are already, you didn't have to do any cutting, page 3, page 6. I didn't end up using these pieces on those extra layouts that I did. So those are just extras. Same with these ones right here. So page 5, and then these were photo mats. And then these were just all the fun little extras. The smile. Remember I used smiles was on one for my title. A little bow, some extra word bubbles. Pieces that you could then just go through and use on other layouts that you're creating on your own. Okay, you have some words, some tags, some hearts. What else is in here? Some more journaling box. See, page 13, page 10. These were just other pieces. This, remember at the beginning, what was the cover? I think it said memories was the first page. That was what we put the words memories. And here are some of the letters. There's the M, the E, the O. Okay. So even though you've got, what would that end up being? 12 months times 2 is 24 plus a cover. So 26 layouts that kit makes. So for like $80 that you paid, divided by the 26 layouts, and then I added some cardstock that I had on hand, and then I already had the glitter paper, so I really didn't spend a ton extra. I just used the supplies I had, made all those great layouts. If you guys have any questions, feel free to post them down below or send me a private message, and after I post this video, I will post the supply list of what I use to create all 26 layouts. And then if you're interested and you purchase those things, remember this is retiring tomorrow. Tomorrow, December 31st, is the last day that you can get this kit. And then I can add you to my Keely's Creations classroom, and you will have the directions on how to cut the cardstock and how to cut the glitter paper if you wanted to make the 26 layouts just as I did. All right, I will talk to you guys later. One more video tonight, and then I am done. My phone battery is probably almost dead the way it is. I hope you have a great night, guys. Later.